Alright boys, this is the hardest mob tier list. Now for some of the mobs I decided to fight them to make it a little bit more interesting, like the super hard mobs like the Warden, Inner Dragon, stuff like that. So for some ground rules, if I die, it's going in S tier. And then everything else is fine. Like, we'll figure it out. So Warden, no surprises, I died to. Now for the Drowned, I'm gonna say Drowned is C tier. Drowned aren't really too hard to fight unless they're Trident Drowns, but even then they're pretty good, like pretty easy to avoid. Blaze Rods, I would say are B tier because their fire is ridiculous, especially if you don't have the screen fire like reduction mod. Their fire like literally blocks your whole screen, so you don't know what you're doing. You're like a chicken running around with their head cut off. Witches are B tier as well, just because their poison is so annoying. You get hit by that once, and you're kind of SOL. You gotta back out of the fight unless you have a bucket of milk on you. But most people, I would assume, do not have bucket of milks on them, like myself. Spider Zombie on a freaking chicken. That's like C tier, just because the baby zombie. The stupid chicken has no bearing. It's adorable, but Grippers, I would say are B tier only because they can ruin hardcore worlds, but they're pretty easy to avoid. And for the most part, if you just hear them, they're, like I said, they're pretty easy to avoid. Dang. Oh! Ravager, I died. He mollywobbed me. Elden Guardian, I also died to him, unfortunately. Ender Dragon, I also died too. Jeez, I just died to all these mobs. Enderbite, D tier. Easily one of the easiest mobs to kill. The Evoker, also B tier. Or, I don't know what this guy's called actually. But, this guy right here, B tier. Ghast, I would say is A tier, just because of how annoying they are, but if I put the Ghast in A tier, I feel like the Blaze Rod needs to also go up into A tier because it makes no sense. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. These both are an A tier. Sorry, I'm changing it. This guy, C tier. They're just annoying. I really just don't like fighting them. They're not hard in my opinion. Hoglin guy, right there. Dusk, no, not Dusk. What are they called? I don't know what they're called. They're D tier. Come on, they're zombies. Illusioner killed me. He's not a hard mob to fight, but I spawned in 3 of them for some reason, and I got mollywopped for it, so that's on me. Spider Jockey, I'll do C tier. They're like a cute little like couple. That's just weird, but Magma Cube. If I'm doing it based on my fight with it, D tier, but normally I would say B tier, so I'll go in the middle. Magma Cube fight was so easy. Phantom, D tier. They're very easy to evade. Just go to sleep. I hate that it's a thing in the game, but just go to sleep. Pillager, D tier. They're less annoying skeletons. I think that's the best way to describe them. Piglin Brute, if we're doing based on just a fight, probably D tier, but I would say B tier in most cases because when you're out at a bastion and you see one of these guys, you're like, oh, come on, man. Why is he here? But Shulker Box, if you're unprepared to fight him, probably like C tier, but if you know how to fight Shulker and you just block it, D tier. Silverfish, D tier, unless they spawn in hordes where I got mollywopped. I didn't die, but they just kept spawning in. I was like, dude, what is going on? I'm gonna say for the skeleton horse spawning thing, B tier, because it's scary every single time, but like the actual skeletons one aren't too bad. Skeletons, I would say are C tier. I just hate skeletons. Just everything about them, from their aimbot to constantly like freaking charging up the bow and hitting you, and I'm like, dude, piss off, please. Slime are in D tier. I can't in good consciousness put slime and magma at the same tier, but slime are super easy to fight. Wither Jockey, probably B tier, just because the spider's so fast and the wither does so much more damage than like the skeleton would. It's just a scary combination right there. Um, this guy also C tier. He's just a skeleton that shoots slow weakness or slow arrows. Not too bad. This bunny S tier. Just kidding. I didn't die to him. I'll put him C tier. I don't know. I didn't think to fight him. I didn't know if he was that powerful. He probably is. Vindicator. I'll do B tier just because he's scary. Now, this guy was D tier for the fight. I hit some nasty shots on these guys, but I know in my normal hardcore world back then, these Vex guys mollywop me. I remember I actually had a Bedrock world where I just kept spawning in, and these guys would spawn in with me and just insta kill me every single time. I was so mad. I was like, dude, how do I even fight these guys? Wither skeleton. I'm gonna put them in B tier as well, just because they're scary, but they're not too deadly to deal with. Wither, yeah, he mollywopped me. Not gonna lie, I kind of forgot how to fight the Wither in the gameplay, but that's no. Don't account for it too hard. This fella also C tier, easily the same thing as that, except I think this guy is cuter than this guy. Okay, if we're doing base fight, D tier, right? But if we're talking about you hit them and the whole squad rolls up on you, they're probably an A tier. Just because their whole squad rolling up on you, like all of them sprinting at you, that's just a scary sight. Like, I don't want to deal with that. Zombie D tier. The zombies are super easy to fight. Enderman, I'm gonna go A tier just because, especially in hardcore world, they scared me and they ruined one of my hardcore worlds because they just spawn. Like, you accidentally look at the fool and he all of a sudden wants to kill you. This guy, probably C tier. He's in the same boat. I mean, actually, no, D tier because he's literally just a less annoying skeleton because they charge it up and he can't hit you as often. Cave Spider would be C tier because I just think I think poison is very deadly inside Minecraft. You get one hit by that, and then you have to back off the fight and eat food and wait for poison to wear off, and you're half a heart for a bit. It's just a lot of things go wrong for that. And then actual base fighter is a D tier. Now, if you disagree with this tier list, please let me know in the comments. But I hope you guys have a great day, and yeah.